And you may have missed it there, but that was the terrific national anthem performed by Evan Gudkowski and Jason Hinman. The New York Yankees and Boston Red Sox, North Carolina Tar Heels, Duke Blue Devils, Shea and Livermore Falls. These are some of the greatest rivalries in sports history, and Wiscasset Boothbay is certainly one of them. Hi, I'm Brad Whitaker, joined inside by Alex Smelcer, bringing you the last home game of the season. And it's a emotional night for some of these seniors. Wiscasset versus Boothbay is underway as that tip. Alex, what do you see in this game?
Looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game in this one. Lots of great plays and lots of good defense as well.
Hopkins goes off the glass twice. Ball last touched by Zach Vanderlaan. Ball goes back to Wiscasset. Inbound underneath the hoop. Hopkins pulls up. Knocks it down. Josh Hopkins gets Wiscasset on the board early. To a 6 mark here in the first. Alex, what have you seen so far?
I see a lot of strong defense by both teams.
Both teams are out here to play, especially the seniors, as it's their last game in the Stover Gymnasium. Griffin converts a 3-point play. That will be Cody's first 3 points of the game. Score now 12-4. 2-minute mark here in the first. Dickinson. Boothbay swings the ball around. Alley fakes it. Then give it out to Hallinan. Boothbay trying to be patient on their offense. Griffin. Tell you, Wiscasset got their first win against Boothbay earlier this season in 5 years since the tournament in the Augusta Civic Center. With a 55-point blowout. Very dramatic.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Hinckley. Gonna set something up here. Spins. Into Slag. Nice pass off the glass. Hinckley to Slag. That was good look by Nick Hinckley. Timeout going to be called by Coach Cook in Wiscasset. Cook gonna commend his team. 1:28 left here in the first. 14-4 Wiscasset. We'll be back. Lead is with Wiscasset. Davis. To Hopkins, into Griffin. Cody Griffin just flicks it up there and knocks it down. Griffin now with 7, Wiscasset's leading scorer.
It's almost like Dennison's a diversion now for for Wiscasset. Everybody else is making baskets while Boothbay's double covering Jason.
Simmons for 3, he knocks it down. Jake Simmons. There's the gap to 2 again, halfway through the second quarter. Looks like Josh Sonny going to be checking into the game. Hinckley, that's a Dennison, pulls up, knocks it down, Jason Dennison. Tell you, Alex, it's my last boys game. My last, it's been 3 great years, and broadcasting these boys varsity games, and I've really enjoyed it.
We're going to miss you, Brad.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hand the reins over to you next season, and someone else. We'll figure out who that is.
I'm looking forward to it, Brad.
Hopkins pulls up, can't knock it down. Griffin knocks that one down. Nice shot by Cody Griffin.
Griffin up to 8 points now with that basket. He's playing really well tonight.
Nice steal there for Wiscasset. Davis being patient at the point position. Griffin playing the high post. Puts it to Hinckley, who knocks down the 3. Nick Hinckley now with 8. Wiscasset opens it up to 10-point lead. Make it 8. Simmons gets the easy layup right there. Wiscasset needs to get back on defense. 2:50 left here in the second. Score 29-21. Back here, 1:23 left in the ball game. Last home game of the season for Wiscasset. It is a close one. Wiscasset on top of Boothbay, 63-55. 1:23 remaining here in the fourth. Wiscasset gets the ball underneath the hoop at the other end of the court. Coach Cook goes to his ball handling squad, Nick Hinckley and Jimmy Davis. And Hallinan almost gets the steal. Jason Dennison slams it, and that could be the game.
That is it right there. That was the dagger for Boothbay. Dennison's been waiting all game for that, and he finally got it with a minute left.
I tell you, it's just been an honor watching Jason Dennison play the last 3 years. I mean, he's just such an entertainment to watch. He has a tremendous athleticism. He goes out there and plays his heart out every day. Zach Vanderlaan scores there. He now has 10 points. Coach Cook going to call another timeout. 65-57, 8-point lead for Wiscasset. 50 seconds left here. Just about 20 seconds left in the ball game. Hinckley being pressured heavily by Dan Hallinan. 10-second violation called on Wiscasset. Won't be enough though. 16 seconds left on the clock. Wiscasset with a 10-point lead. 67-57. Hallinan for three. No good. Averill on that rebound. Dennison. Looks like he's going to bring it up himself. And this Wiscasset crowd will get on his feet as time expires. Wiscasset comes out with a victory 67-57. Hard-fought game between both Wiscasset and Boothbay. This is just an enjoyable game to watch, Alex.
Yeah, it sure was, Brad.
Tonight's player of the game, or should I say players of the games, will be Nick Hinckley and Cody Griffin. Nick Hinckley for his leadership abilities all season long and all game, finishing the game with 20 points, and Cody Griffin finishing the game with 16 points, coming through in the clutch with some very clutch buckets there towards the end. Alex, I think this would be my last boys game unless we have another preliminary round. It's been great working with you.
Nice working with you too, Brad.
I've had a great time the last 3 years, and it's going to be hard to leave. So, anyways, for Brad Whitaker, Alex Smelcer, and the rest of the Wiscasset High School video crew, we'd like to say thank you. A quick reminder, this game was brought to you by Big Al's, Leaning Birch Software, Ames True Value, and First National Bank. This could be our last game of the season unless there is a preliminary round game. From the Wiscasset High School Video Club, we'd like to say good night and go to the Civic Center for the tournament.